Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with the beautiful Karina, my lovely prometida. And we're waiting for the National Visa Center to send us our welcome letter. We probably expect that around the first or second week of September 2023. Our NOA 1 letter is dated April 18th, 2022, and our NOA 2 letter is dated May 30th, 2023. And for you guys that like to count days, that's 407 days. And Karina is from Caracas, Venezuela, but she is a legal resident of Bogota, Colombia. And I live in the Panhandle of Florida, near Pensacola, north of Navarre Beach, and that's where we're going to get married, on Navarre Beach. And Captain Bill is our wedding officiant. But this video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is about IRS implications for when you guys get married and when you get to the United States. So come on along. And now I don't work for the IRS. I don't work for immigration. I'm not an immigration attorney. I don't work for the embassy or anything like that. But this is important information for you guys regarding taxes. I'm not a CPA either. So you get your K-1 visa in your passport, Miss Beneficiary, and your sponsor, your U.S. citizen sponsor, flies to your country, accompanies you, or at least tries to accompany you if they're allowed, but accompanies you and brings you back to the United States with your K-1 visa in your beautiful passport from your home country. And then you arrive in America, and you get married within 90 days, because if you don't, you'll get deported. Remember, you got to do it within 90 days, not 3 months. 90 dia. 90 dia. Okay, so you get married within 90 days. And now let's talk about the tax implications and how this works, okay, with the IRS. So I'm going to use Diego and Karina as an example, okay? So it's 2023, and let's suppose that Karina's visa gets put in her passport in October 2023, and we fly to the United States, a week or two later, and we get married October, November 2023. That makes my filing status for my taxes for 2023 as married filing jointly for 2023. Okay, it's very important. This is the law. So if I get married, we get married October, November. I have to file my taxes before April 15th of 2024, married filing jointly. Okay, so what I have to do is get the adjustment of status put in place quick as possible, because I got to get Karina a social security number so I can file my taxes in 2024. Okay, you understand that, right? I get married in October, November. I adjust the status right away within at least 30 days, and then hopefully Karina will get her social security number before my taxes are due, which is April 15th, 2024. So I've been putting out in the past where different groups, different people have been telling me you can use an ITN number using a W-7, okay, to create a temporary number so you can file your taxes before your beneficiary gets their social security number. You cannot do that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm on the record right now telling you guys you cannot use an ITN number to file your taxes with a W-7 if you have got married and you have to file your taxes. You cannot do that. In fact, I'll put the W-7 up right here. I'll put the form up right here. But what it says is, don't submit this form if you have or if you are eligible to get a U.S. Social Security number. Well, your beneficiary, when you get married and you adjust the status, becomes eligible for a Social Security number, which means you cannot use a W-7 to get a temporary number so you can file your taxes. So let me explain to you what you got to do. So I called the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, the folks that like to take your money out of your wallet every year or every month or whatever. So I called the IRS, and the young lady, very helpful, she told me, she said, Diego, if you get married in October, November, December 2023, in next year, before April 15th, you have to file your taxes married filing jointly. And I said, well, what if I don't have Karina's social security number by April 15th, 2024? And she said, well, then I have to file for an extension until she gets her social security number. That's how it works, guys. Okay? So then I said, okay, so what if we get married in January of 2024? Okay, because it takes a little bit longer to get her visa and her passport. What happens then? And the lovely lady at the IRS told me this. Because I was single in 2023 for the whole year, okay, I have to file my taxes in 2024 as single. All right? So I said, what if I'm married? I get married in January of next year. What about I'm married? She said, no. For 2023, for the tax year 2023, I am considered single. So when I file my taxes in 2024, I have to file as single. Okay? Even though I just got married to Karina, because I married Karina in 2024. Now, when I file my taxes for 2024 in 2025, by then, Karina would have been issued a social security number, hopefully, which she will, and then she will have her number and I can file jointly, married filing jointly in January, February, March, April 2025. So, as it stands, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you cannot use the W-7, okay? You cannot use the taxpayer ITN number for your beneficiary as a fill-in for your taxes when you file your taxes. Okay, you got that, guys. Okay, so you disregard whatever I said in the past because it's not correct. Now, don't forget, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I will be I will be conducting a live stream, questions and answers with Diego, on Wednesdays at 5 p.m., on Saturdays at 7 p.m., and on Sundays at 11 a.m. Live stream with Diego. I've been through this K-1 visa process twice. I've been through a spousal visa once from the past K-1, and so I have a ton of experience in how to do this, okay? And occasionally I will make a little boo-boo error, and I will immediately correct it with a correction video. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I will see you at the live stream. I will answer your questions. And remember, I'm not an immigration attorney. I don't work for USCIS. I don't work for the embassy. I don't work for the IRS. I'm not a CPA. But I'll help you through this process. And you cannot use a W-7 tax form to process your taxes for your beneficiary. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once you get married, you have to wait for her social security number, or you have to file single if you were single during the entire tax year. And then, you know, like I'm single in 2023. If I get married in January of 2024, I'll have to file single for 2023 taxes. If I get married in October, November, December of this year, then I have to file married filing jointly in 2024, but I have to get an extension on my tax return because I have to wait for Karina's social security number to include it in my 1040. You got that, guys? See you at the live stream.
Hasta la vista, baby.